happy to have you with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shelby. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Matt Brash. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Melissa Cardona, the leadoff batter, as she looks at ball 1. Here comes a pitch. That hitter. And the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the inning.
I think she kind of leaned into that one.
Robert Evans, the next to hit for the Reds.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Right through there for a strike. Cardona on at first, nobody out. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Pitch was away, so he definitely pulled off it there. Not what you want to do with the pitch in that location, really, but he was able to guide it into the outfield for the knock.
And now, Paul Cardona. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. First and second, no outs. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And the pitch. And fouled off. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two on the way. And foul tip, strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count off at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Henry Aaron digging in now.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not she can score on that base hit.
The pitch. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Here's Here's the lineup for the Reds. And a big factor for them in recent games, Melissa Cardona.
Simply put, Boo, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
And here is Jay Bruce. Two outs. And a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Reds strand a couple. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the hill, the big righty, T.J. Antone.
Well, just a three-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter, so always very important for him to have a good feel and command all three. Sometimes you can make that three look like four if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound, so hitters are aware of that. Mixing those three pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Smoked on the ground a second. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Jorge Polanco.
Well, he's been a very consistent performer this year, and man, when you look up and you're in the top 5 in batting average in the American League, tell you what, that raises your level of confidence to keep it going and try to finish in that picture, or maybe at the very top. He's been spraying the balls all over the yard. We're going to keep our eyes on him in this one.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
That's down and in. And that's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
One down. Now the Mariners catcher, Bradley Cardona.
No, that's
that one off the mark, and that's ball 1. And the righty deals.
That's the ball low.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that's in for a strike. That one's in there. It's 2-2.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may.
Runner takes off, spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Haniger, the base runner at first with one out. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And the batter now, Luke Raley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. Foul ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oh, look at the stop. From his knees, the throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Second inning set to go. And now the rookie second baseman, Gary Cardona. Brash back to work. Brash, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a cutter, and he works in a sinker. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Cannon under it. Brings it in, and there's one down.
The catcher, Tyler.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That's in there. That's strike 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
That's in there. And the count is 0-2. Freddie Ferguson doing the umpiring duties behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Freddie's a well-respected umpire, Boog. Maybe a little bit more of a pitcher's umpire. He does like to pitch down just below the knees or right about there, but most hitters are pretty good at covering that spot these days.
And there's a ball. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to her strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to her strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
And here it comes. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. Gets him to chase after that one.
It's 0-1.
Out to short. Gets it to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And we're back. Now it's the power speed combo. Dominic Cannon. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And a pitch.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
The wind of the pitch. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Hard hit right side. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting the first base.
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-2.
And that skips into dirt. And the right-hander deals.
2-2.
Got him. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And that's outside. Ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike. And another ball. Two now. That one way inside. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head on down to the top of the third. No score. New inning getting started and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Christian Encarnacion Strand. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The pitch. On the ground, right side. 1 up, 1 down.
Now back the first baseman,
Melissa Cardona, the next to hit for the Reds. Hit by a pitch leading off the ball game. That's to third. Urias sends it to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman,
Robert Evans, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Way high.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And the pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. Paul Cardona on deck for Cincinnati. Top of the third, no score. Out to short. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Paul Cardona, the next to hit for the Reds. Went down on strikes his first time through. Strike 1.
0-1.
And now the 0-1. Runner on the go.
No,
Ball
that
misses.
That's the ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get in the scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball. Man at second. That one misses. Full count now. Henry Aaron, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now the shortstop, Henry Aaron. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Little chopper rolls foul. Two on, 2 outs. And that's just foul. Against a big bat to end the inning.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning, leading off Julio Rodriguez. Antone back to work. And the slider just misses. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him in July of 2017 for a little under $2 million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. And that's outside. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Just off the inside corner. And it's 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Warren Burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here's Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Not even close there. 1-2 to count. Kicks and fires. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect. He just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for Seattle, Bradley Cardona. He's 0 for 1. And they're at the knees. Strike 1.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Rodriguez on second. Crawford at first. 2 out of the inning. Got him looking. 3rd out.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Jay Bruce. The pitch. And that's outside. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. And another ball. Foul ball there. Ground ball right side. France takes it himself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Gary Cardona, the next to hit for the Reds. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 4th inning underway. No score. That one way outside, and it's 1-2.
Just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Haniger has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Luke Raley. The pitch. Swings through that one.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Next offering is downstairs. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two and 2. Good job to fight that one off. Bounce to the right side. She takes it on her own. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
The batter, no left field, Dominic Canning.
Dominic Canning up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1 so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So digging in, Ty France. Antone keeping an eye on him. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering, and it just misses. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. 2 away.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Jorge Polanco struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Cannon stands at second with 2 gone. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He reached out a walk his first time. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
2 outs. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Two on, 2 outs. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple, still no score. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. Ready now for the 5th inning. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. The right-hander back to work. Singing here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Right side, Polanco. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Now designated hitter, Christian.
And next is the designated hitter, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Grounded out his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And he deals. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Melissa Cardona. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a hitter who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Cardona measures 5 feet 10 inches, 22 years old, and she's driven in double-digit runs over her last 10 games. Right through there for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly she was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't falter for her commitment. Now she's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Slider got her for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow down. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Robert Evans will hit next. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
2 outs. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Good hitters count, the 2-0.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Encarnacion Strand, the runner at first with 2 gone. Rash keeping him close. The pitch.
3-1.
Paul Cardona in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Go ahead run on base. Paul Cardona, the next to hit for the Reds.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
It's 0-1.
Two on, 2 outs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
On the ground, out to short. To second, Polanco. Third out, and that ends the frame. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. And we still have no score. T-Mobile Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. Set to get us started. Bottom 5, J.P. Crawford. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They haven't...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Home run number 5 on the season. The Mariners strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So the lineup flips over. Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Nobody on, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, not in time. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Mitch Haniger up next for the Mariners. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 and 2. The count.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Cardona stands in now and watches strike 1. Urias takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now it's even up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now it's 1-2. On the ground. Slings it across. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Good job right there. Infield playing back. Put the ball on the ground and get that easy RBI. He brought him in from third.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Now it finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
2 down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And it goes just foul. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the top of the 6th. And now Henry Aaron. With the right-hander back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
It looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Here comes a pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch.
Galt certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt. Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
The 2-2 on the way. And another ball.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Swing and a ball popped up. Urias under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away.
Now batting the second baseman, Gary Cardona.
Here's the second baseman, Gary Cardona. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
At the belt and fires. High fly ball out into left center field. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Mariners 2 and the Reds nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the left fielder, Dominic Cannon. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Now one missed.
2-1.
And strike 2.
2-2's the count.
Left-hand hitter waits. The other way, and it stays fair.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job. That's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. TJ Antone is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. The left-hander on now, Nick Lodolo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Stepping in, Ty France. He's a guy who does it all. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked. That's a good approach paying off.
And now for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. Just missed.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Pitch misses outside, and now 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 3. Lodolo.
3-0.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Runners on the corners, no outs. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Swung on, popped up on the infield. He's got it, and there's one away.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
So up next, Julio Rodriguez. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Over to first, and he's saved. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Reds nothing. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And
He's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
Just missed.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
One and two now. Bounce to third. A dive. Nice stop. Gathers and throws. Pretty nice play there.
This defense came to play tonight. We're seeing some awesome pitching, but a huge part of the shutout so far has been the defense making great plays like that behind their pitcher. They feed off of one another, make great pitches, make great plays defensively.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one finds the corner. That's strike two.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
That one misses. 2-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now designated hitter, Christian Encarnacion.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. 1 for 2. And that's outside. Ball 1. And a base hit right there. So now back to the top of the order. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Melissa Cardona, the next to hit for the Reds. This hitter with big time power and an elite defender. Pitch out, but no action. Tying run at the plate. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, no strikes. That's down and in.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game. Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Check on the runner. Encarnacion Strand back in standing. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
We refer to third base as the hot.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the shortstop,